Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Allie for Hollywood Life, and we are back with your weekly Dash Cap. Boy, oh boy, the Kardashians are back. Despite Keeping Up coming to an end in 2020, it doesn't feel like 2 years have even passed. But let's jump into it because there's a lot to get to in the first episode of The Kardashians on Hulu. Now, it starts with an epic drone shot through the air introducing each member of the Kardashian Jenner family. Kendall's the only one that you don't get to see much of because later on in the show, she confesses she has COVID but promises she'll be on the rest of the seasons. Also, like we need a reintroduction to the Kardashians, whatever. A very pregnant Kylie makes a grand entrance with her adorable baby bump right off the bat. Kim predicts that she will be having a boy simply based on how glowing she is. Kim claims girls in the womb steal some of their mom's beauty while boys let them keep it. The ladies then have a lunch, and Kim says she's mostly vegan right now, but then grabs some fried chicken. Now to Kourtney and Travis Barker's storyline, because we get an entire recap on not only how these two lovebirds connected, but we also find out that they've been friends for 8 years. The two used to hang out, work out, and probably dine out together just as friends, and apparently the whole family knew that they would make a great couple. The only ones who apparently never realized it were them. And speaking of Kourtney, let's continue with her ex, Scott Disick, because you really end up kind of feeling bad for him by the end of the episode. The Lord sits down with Khloe and explains feeling left out from the family due to not being invited to the family barbecue. Early in the show, it seems that they forgot to invite him, but to be honest, I don't really think that they forgot. Kourtney and Travis were at the barbecue, so I think that they purposely didn't really ask him because things might have been a little awkward. Scott talks about not only losing Kourt romantically, but most of all as a friend. But all right, let's get into Kim Kardashian because most of the episode for the Skims founder focuses on her getting the call to host Saturday Night Live. She debates if she should ask Kanye to be the musical guest, but also explains that she doesn't want the spotlight taken away from her and that it's really her moment. Kind of glad she decided on that. Kim runs through some funny potential monologue ideas in which Ye would be sitting in the audience wearing a bad disguise, and when called upon, he would ask Kim if she believed in marriages and second chances. But now on to what we were really all waiting for, and that is how Kim met Pete. Pete doesn't make an appearance, but Kim does talk about how nervous she was to host SNL, and she ran into Pete at the Met Gala. She explains how she asked Pete for advice, and he basically said, if you can read a cue card, you'd be fine. The episode ends on a dramatic cliffhanger regarding a possible second sex tape that could be released. We see Kim on the phone crying with Kanye, fighting pretty much any way to make sure that it's not released as the show closes. Be sure to tune in next week to The Kardashians on Hulu and come back weekly for our weekly Dash Caps. Bye, guys.